And here we are again. I did nothing in between, so let's get straight to it. We'll just go straight up here, I guess. Just gotta refresh my own memory right now. Okay, that's the situation, that's what we're working with, alright. Let's just rearrange this for Pokemon getting experience's sake. Slateport City. Yeah, it's a lighthouse of some description. The light of the lighthouse reaches dozens of miles away. I wonder if it doesn't startle Pokemon in the sea. Fair enough. Slateport Market. Unique items found nowhere else. Yeah, today's going to be very sparse on extra talking from me, which could be a good thing. But, you know. I think it's a bad thing if I don't do additional random talking, but maybe you disagree. And you're entitled to that. I don't know what I was doing there. I was trying to see if there was anything. Of course I have to be so alternative and talk to him from behind. Pass. Maybe I'll get the Skitty doll later, but I have really no interest in those other two. So harsh. Whenever I visit here, I get carried away and buy too much. It's like hardly anything here, but okay. Oh, look at this! The seaweed you can get around these parts is fresh and full of life! Why, it looks like it can even rear up and attack! Has he got a Dragouch or something? It's like before his time. Shopping where you can breathe the scent of the ocean. Slateport is such a wonderful place. It's very nice, yeah. I'm the energy guru. I'll go for it and sell you what you need. He gives you what you need. Nah, that's way too expensive for right now. I mean, I do have a lot of money, thanks to Zigzagoon giving nuggets. But, yeah, no. Yeah, Dustox. You have to go for it a little harder. If you do, I'll give you Pokemon something nice. Effort values woman. Shaming my Pokemon. Do you know the TM secret power? Our group, we love the TM secret power. One of our members will give it to you. Come back and show me if you get it. We'll accept you as a member and sell you good stuff in secrecy. Okay. And that includes the TM for secret power. I'm just like clicking on all these boxes, pressing A on all these boxes. And of course there's nothing in them, but you know, force of habit. Any Pokemon you get in a trade, you can't change its nickname. The original trainer's love for that Pokemon is in the nickname. Even if they named it something really, really awful, it's still the trainer's love reflected in it, alright? It's all going down up here. What is that over there? That long line? The endless sea The endless sea sustains all life. Oceanic Museum. Why are we even lining up and paying? We should just march in! A long line, huh? Reminds me of the times I lined up to buy Smash It games. Is that a self-reference Pokemon? Oh, it does make me nostalgic for the days when Ruby and Sapphire were the newest Pokemon game. I'm even nostalgic for 2014 when it was the Amiga Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. The fact that that's now nostalgic is really troubling, and the fact that time has gone so fast. What's the new scheme, I wonder? Our boss is scary when he's mad, so I'd better not screw things up. If there's something we need in the museum, we should take it all. Hey, you there! Don't butt in! Well, I mean, you've left a gap of 4 people for some reason. Anyway. It's like someone not noticing that there's a green light or whatever. Our boss is brilliant. What would he want to do with a museum now? Should the emphasis be, what would he want to do with a museum now? I don't know. Team Magma has a policy of assembling and dispersing at the operation site. Okay.
Hey there! Quit pushing! This is the line, can't you see? Ugh.
Sorry? Stern, the fellow who built the museum, also happens to be the leader of an undersea exploration team. Undersea, huh? So everyone calls him Captain Stern. Well, he's a captain, so stands to reason. Anything new? I'm definitely gonna pick up one of these for reasons. I mean, you might, I might find one in Trick House, but actually I like to use the ones I find in Trick House. Yes, I'm very aware of Trick House being on the horizon. Do I have any Great Balls? Well, we do now. The market does have some interesting merchandise, but there are some items you can only get at a Pokemon. A Great Ball is better than a Pokeball at catching Pokemon. With this, I should be able to get that elusive Pokemon. I'm interested to know which one you're talking about, but okay. I'll leave you to it.
Where the water is clean, the fruits of bountiful harvest gather. And where people gather, a market soon starts. And that is how a town is born and grows.
Nice. Stan's Shipyard. Wanted. A sailor capable of sailing in all currents. Mr. Briny, ring any bells? That too is destiny.
The seasons, the weather, where the moon sits in the sky. These and other conditions make the sea change its expression.
That's right! The sea is like a living thing! I get seasick real easily, so I get to help out here instead. Think positive. Oh, pointless area. I like these hooks. Anyway. A blueprint of some sort? Still complicated. We've seen that before. If this goes here, and that goes over there, where does this thing go? What about that doohickey?
I can't make heads or tails of this. Hi,
I'm Doc, the appropriately named assistant. Or not assistant, but anyway. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a ferry. So that's what I am. The ferry design. Oh, that there. Are they Devon goods? I still want to know what they are. Oh, but this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Could I get you to go find Captain Stern and deliver that to them? Oh, everyone wants to delegate their tasks to me. It's getting really tiresome, but okay. Where could Captain Stern have gone off to? Good you find Captain Stern and deliver that parcel to him? Yes. I was so annoyed I stopped doing your voice early. Designing a large ship is more like making a big building than putting together a transportation vehicle. Yes. I can't use the computer. In Gen 1, you could use that computer, I bet. It's just fun in Gen 1, just using every computer.
Don't you think it's strange that a ship made of heavy iron floats? It floats because of a principle called buoyancy.
I never went boating, don't get how they are floating, and sometimes I get so scared of what I can't understand. But here I am. I'll stop. The sea is just so vast. Could the sea have been made by the tears shed by Pokemon? What a random thing to say. I mean, all's fair in a Pokemon game. I like these tenders. Anyway. Do you know what they do with old ships that become too creaky to sail? They sink them in the sea so they become habitats for Pokemon. Artificial reefs. I guess. Well, kind of. A Pokemon contest hall opened in Slateport recently. I plan on entering after I improve the condition of my Pokemon. Oh, I'll be doing that too. Eventually. My Pokemon has a hasty nature. It has higher speed compared to my other Pokemon. Maybe their nature has something to do with the stat gains of Pokemon. It definitely does. Oh, you need a contest pass to enter a contest. It's easy to get. They give it to anyone who has Pokemon. In Verdant Turf Town, though. So. You're misleading me, but okay. Yeah, I wanted to say, I've only just become aware, because I finally went to the Battle Tower in Gen 8. In Sword. And, I noticed that they have candies that just change a Pokemon's nature now. So that was like the last obstacle before you can just... Like, when they introduced hyper training, I was like, oh wow. The fact that you can just make their IVs good once you get to level 100. Which is nice, because like, I raised things to level 100 that never would have... Like, I transferred the Latios and Latias from Gen 3 that have rubbish IVs, the roaming glitch IVs. Sorry, I can never concentrate on two things at once, so I'm just pointlessly walking around. I transferred those up to Gen 7, and then at level 100 they can have their 0 IVs made to 31, which is such a feel-good story. It's just sad because they're not in their Gen 3 game, but you know. Pokemon Fan Club. Calling all fans of Pokemon. That was bad. If you want to change your Pokemon's nickname, you'll have to get the name writer to help you. I should change Quaig's name so it actually looks like it says Quaig and not Quaige or whatever. Whatever it could actually be pronounced as. Q. Zigzagoon makes a Q noise. Do Pokemon enjoy having items used on them? Mine acted really happy when I gave it some protein. Favourite NPC quote in Gen 1? I found Carbos in a cave once. And that's a challenge to a battle. I can't talk to you over the sofa. Ahem. I am the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. Being the chairman, I am naturally the most important. No one could best me when it comes to raising Pokemon. Not one. No one. Is what I meant to say.
In any contest, my victory is a foregone conclusion. But that would deprive others of their enjoyment. So I now while away my time examining the Pokemon of others. It is marvelous to witness how others have raised Pokemon. The contented faces of properly raised Pokemon. The kind and loving gazes of their trainers. My heart is overwhelmed. There is so much happiness. Oh my, excuse me, I seem to have nattered on far too long. Please do allow me to examine your Pokemon, see how it's grown. I see. Well, that's not bad. That's not good either. You, the trainer, must put more effort into raising this Pokemon. He's only talking about contest stats. We are totally fine. For instance, may I suggest you give it more Pokeblocks? I will. I love seeing Pokemon that love their trainers. Pokemon are very sensitive to the feelings of their trainers. If you treat your Pokemon with love and care, they'll love you back. When your Pokemon grow to love you, please come show me. Chipper, your Pokemon really adores you. For you, a most compassionate trainer, a gift from the fan club. Soothe Bell. Totally pointless to get that when you show a Pokemon of high friendship, considering that's a thing to raise friendship. But yeah, still the sentiment is there. I want to know what this is a picture of. Yeah, just kidding. If you keep letting a Pokemon faint in battle, it'll come to resent it. Soon, it'll become less trusting of the trainer. In other words, it certainly won't like you very much. Oh. Whenever one of my Pokemon faints, I like to have one of those berries that ups its friendship again, because I just really... it pains me when one of my Pokemon faints. It really does. Wow! It's plain to see that you lavish your love on your Dustox. Okay, it's named Talalana. That's a bit weird, but anyway. Can I ask you a favour? I'm a TV reporter, and I'm running a survey on Pokemon. Would you be willing to answer a few simple questions for me? Great! Thank you! Okay, here goes. I just need quick answers, okay? I've really got no option. Your Dustox is cared for lovingly. If you were to liken it to something that you like, what would it be? I really don't know. It's a brag. It's a big brag, you know. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. The next question might be a little on the tough side. Here goes. What do Pokemon mean to you? Friend. Of course. I see. Okay, thanks for helping me out. It was fun and enlightening chatting with you. It's possible that our interview will end up on TV. Tune in and check. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye. I enjoy this job. You get to learn so much about Pokemon by doing interviews. Do you? Mary? Yeah. The fact that she'll say the exact same thing regardless, and that goes for all reporters in the game, is kind of sad, but anyway. So I already talked to all these people, right? I'm just running into houses now. Name Raider's house. Pokemon nicknames rated. Hey, hi, I'm the Name Raider. I'm the fortune teller of names. I shall be pleased to rate your Pokemon's nickname. Not right now. I see. Do come visit again. I just wanted to drop in and see you. Do you know about the machine Berry Blender? Yes.
People have to work together to get it to spin faster. The faster you can make it spin, the better Pokeblocks you get, I've heard. It's used for making a kind of candy called a Pokeblock. If you give a good Pokeblock to a Pokemon, its condition will improve by a lot. Slateport City. The port where people and Pokemon cross paths. I trade Pokemon with my friends. If a traded Pokemon is holding an item, it makes me twice as happy. Want a tip for battling? I'd say it's raising different kinds of Pokemon in a balanced manner. Well, we're not doing anything if we're not doing that. It's no good to just make one Pokemon strong. Yeah, I flipped those words. Not even gonna lie about that. It's no good to make just one Pokemon strong. If it has a type disadvantage, it might not stand a chance. Apologies for that. Yeah. We'll stay with this team for this episode, but in between I'm probably going to do grinding. Yeah, I've waited so long for this! Pokemon contest! I'm going to enter. But before I do, I have to catch some Pokemon. Yes. Ooh, I'm just bushed. I hoped over from Marvel City, but boy, this city's huge. Oh, if I'd known this, I would have ridden my bike here. Well, that's a thing. Can't wait to get one. For nothing in Marvel City. Slateport Harbour. The ferry SS Tyro is under construction in the shipyard. Service is scheduled to begin shortly. I just love that there's a building and there's also an attendant there to just tell people that it's not available. I beg your pardon? You're looking for a ship? I'm sorry, the ferry service isn't available at present. Journey to the bottom of the sea. I wonder what it'd be like. I'd love to go deep underwater like that someday. Anything up here? No. Pointless area. I wanted to go with Captain Stern on the ocean floor exploration, but the sub's too small for me. If I squeezed in, there wouldn't be any room for the captain. No. And over to the east there, you will find a very fast current, meaning you can never travel eastward in that direction anyway. Team Magma's actions will put a smile on everyone's face. This is my first job after joining Team Magma. I've got the shakes. I want to get going to Slateport and kick up a ruckus. Team Magma's activities must be kept secret for now. You don't do a very good job of it though. Seaside Cycling Road. Which should I choose? Make a beeline for Morval on Cycling Road, or take the low road and look for Pokemon? I've only got one option. Hidden item? Damn. Let it burn! Pokemon trainers! Hyper rank registration. I have two, so you can have one. Thanks. Make Pokeblocks and put them in there. When you make a Pokeblock, everyone has to put in a different berry. I want to raise a Pokemon that's the ultimate in great for both battles and contests. That's a very difficult thing to do when you have not as much flexibility with moves as you do in later gens. It's vexing trying to figure out which moves I should make it learn. Indeed.
Do any of your friends have any berries? You can use that berry blender and make Pokeblocks with your friends. You should try it. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, I do subject people to that.
If you win a contest, they put up a poster of your Pokemon on the wall. It will have a portrait of you. It will have a portrait of your Pokemon and both your names.
Like this one.
Tears Pelep. I mean, really.
She really phoned it in with that nickname.
Haha. Let's get blending already!
I love making Pokeblocks. I always have some berries with me. If you'd like, we could make some Pokeblocks together using the berry blender.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, did you want to make some Pokeblocks with this old-timer? Yeah. Excellent. Do you know how to make a Pokeblock?
I'll say no, even though I do.
Okay, a little explanation then. Oh, don't worry, it's quite simple. When the blender's arrow comes to your marker, just press the A button. That's all you have to do. You'll see how easy it is when you try. Let's get started then. Let's berry blender!
I love the berry blender. Pineapples are really only good for this purpose. Spicy and sour. Weak against wind and cold. The fruit is spicy and the skin sour. My voice is going, apparently. We'll just make one berry for now. I just want to do this. Yes. Oh. No, laddie, you're not beating me. Guys, you're letting the team down and you're throwing my rhythm off. Ah, stop it, mister. No! No! I'm gonna blend it again. I need to be top. So ridiculous. Stupid laddie. If it weren't for Mister slowing the thing down hugely, I would have had that. Oh, Mister, what are you doing? Oh, laddie's gonna beat me again. Oh, he didn't. Yes! Victory. Pointless victory. Alright. That's enough of that. That's enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scores.
Craig Revel Irwood.
Oh, my. Now isn't that dandy for Pokemon? Please, do step right up and take part in our splendid contest instead of just interrupting this one. You'll do well, I'm sure of it. My eyes have never failed me. Well, hello there. I see that you're a trainer. Then it just wouldn't do for you to miss a Pokemon contest. Get a contest pass in Verdant City. Not a thing. Verdant Town is what you meant. I'll let it slide. Don't tell anyone. And to enter any time.
It's appeal time. What should I lead with, random person who came out onto the stage?
They didn't pay much attention to my Pokemon's appeal. That judge, he doesn't know a good thing when he sees it. Quote from Craig Revel on last night's Dancing with the Stars. It was D-U-double-L, dull, darling. Anyway.
Oh, hi. You must be a serious fan to get this close to the action. I'll reward your enthusiasm with this sage advice. If a move goes over really well, the audience will get excited. The Pokemon that makes its appeal right when everyone's excited
Well, you think something good has to happen. Well, you just get heaps more hearts, yes. I can't do this! I'm more freaked out than my Pokemon! I'm shivering and my heart is racing! It's an overwhelming thing, a contest. A battle and a contest aren't the same, but they are alike too. You need to work hard and believe in the Pokemon you've raised. You look at that sorry sight. My Pokemon's absolutely better than that lot. Get up there then. Put your money where your mouth is. That Pokemon looks like it's on top of its game, huh? I can't see a Pokemon, but yeah, sure. A Pokemon that does good in the secondary judging seems to be more relaxed when it's doing appeals. Never paid attention to that guy before. That's probably a useful tip. Of course, I should be across how a lot of things function in contests, but I'm really not, even though I have more interest than many in contests. Don't you get the urge to move with Pokemon if they're putting on an energetic appeal? Perhaps. Hey man, I'm like majorly cheesed, you know. Like, I just wanted to know why my Pokemon never won, Like, hey, so like, I gave the judge my 2 cents, they're free, and he wouldn't hear me out. Like, hey, so like, total bummer, man. Hey, like you, zip it, Just, take this. Torment. That's like TM41, Hey, it's Torment. You hearing me? Like, it won't let the other guy use the same move twice in a row, see? Hey, no, you listen here. Like, I'm not laying a Torment on you. My papa, he's a contest judge. I wonder what I should be when I grow up. A judge or a gym leader? I mean, I would probably still lean towards gym leader, but anyway. Want a tasty little bit of advice for contests? Using a certain move after another certain kind of move sometimes gets you extra attention. If you know what you're doing, you can score big in appeal. Of course, your opponents might try disrupting your Pokemon's showing. Yes. Well, my frustration gets pretty real with contests, so strap yourself in when that happens. I get quite hurtful towards the offending Pokemon. Anyway. Well, it doesn't help that they're nicknamed in the most terrible ways. Like, their nicknames are so bad. Alright, finally, let's do the main event of Slateport City, the Oceanic Museum. Welcome to the Oceanic Museum. The entrance fee is $50. Would you like to enter? Yeah, please enjoy yourself. Great music, even if it is just a remixed SSN. A strange machine is rotating under a glass dome. Maybe it's for measuring the depth of something. Oceanic Mini Fact 2. Why is the sea salty? Seawater contains dissolved salt in the form of sodium and chlorine ions. These ions leach out of rocks and are carried out to sea by rain. The concentration of dissolved salt makes the sea salty. Oceanic Mini Fact 1. Why is seawater blue? Light is composed of many colours. When light passes through water, most kinds of light lose colour. However, blue light retains its colour, making the sea appear blue. I like all of these facts because I do forget these things. Oceanic Mini Fact 3. Which is bigger, the sea or land? Well, we all know that it's the sea. The sea covers about 70% of the planet, the rest is land. And the sea is therefore more than twice the size of the land. That's why Team Magma's goals make more sense. If our goons didn't bungle things in Rasboro, we wouldn't be here. I was instrumental in that. Yeah. If I ripped off the stuff here, would it make me rich? Probs not. What I learn here, I can put to use on nefarious deeds. I doubt it. It's a sample of beach sand. Stones from mountains are washed down by rivers where they are chipped and ground down. They are reduced to grains and end up as sand on beaches. It's a sample of soil from the ocean floor. Over many years, the remains of life forms settle at the bottom of the sea, making sedimentary layers. By analysing these layers, the ancient past is revealed. I didn't have $50, so it took a long time getting by the receptionist. I'm pretty sure she actually lets you in if you don't have the money. Hey, what are you doing here? Me? I'm the Team Magma member you thumped before. Remember? Here, take this. You have to forgive me. Well, I didn't expect that. I was so stunned that I didn't do my usual annoying TM receiving noise. Oh, darn it! You so screwed up our plans. I was going to rip off something to make up for it, but just you wait. You'll get yours one day. Okay, he left. Maybe I got mine, but you'll all get yours. One of my favourite lyrics. It's a fossil with wavy ridges on it. The soil on the ocean floor gets scoured by the tide. The flowing seawater marks the soil with small ridges and valleys. If this soil becomes fossilized, it is called a ripple mark. A red ball is bobbing up and down inside a glass vessel. This is an experiment simulating a waterfall using the ball's buoyancy. We, Team Magma, exist for the good of all. A blue fluid is spiraling inside a glass vessel. This is an experiment to create a whirlpool artificially using wind. I can create an artificial whirlpool. You just walk around the pool heaps and it happens. We were told to assemble here, so we did, but our boss, the linchpin, isn't here. Submersible pod, a replica of a compact, unmanned pod for seafloor exploration. The Ferry SS title, a scale replica of the ship under construction at Stern's shipyard. Sorry, stumbled on that one. Model of Hoenn region. It's a miniature diorama of the Hoenn region. Where is Litterroot down on this? It's probably not important enough to be given a little thing on the diorama. A rubber ball is expanding and shrinking. In the sea, the weight of water itself exerts pressure. In shallow water, the pressure is not very heavy. However, in extremely deep water, the pressure can reach even tens of thousands of tons on a small area. Yep. There's no surviving down there if you're not adapted to it. It's a display on the flow of seawater. Near the bottom of the sea, water flows due to differences in such factors as temperature and salinity. I find the bottom of the ocean to be so mysterious and so kind of scary. Like thinking about Mariana Trench, the fact that it's 11 kilometers deep. It's kind of creepy to think. No one can know what is at the bottom of it. It's a display on the flow of seawater. Toward the surface, seawater flows as currents driven by the winds. Kanto water quality sample, the label says. The sea is all connected, but the water seems to differ by region. Johto water quality sample, the label says. Maybe the water's saltiness differs from one region to another. These computers do nothing. SSN, a replica of the luxury liner that circles the globe, and is the reason for this music. But I think I prefer this mix, to be honest. I know something's about to happen, so... And, yeah, let's do it. We'll close the episode with this incident. Yes? If you're looking for Captain Stern... I mean, if you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Ah, that must be the part I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you. That's great. We can prepare for our expedition now. Hold it. We'll take those parts. What? Who are you people? We're Team Magma. Our boss wants those parts. Shut your trap and fuck them over. No. It's so funny how the main character just gets in the way like automatically. Oh, this is not a good matchup. Albatross. Oh, thank goodness. When I first played Ruby, it took me so long to figure out that Numel was a fire and ground type. It really did. Ah! A kid beat me! Oh man, what a disaster! The boss is gonna be furious! Sniveling wimp! Let me take care of this! Suzuba. We can handle that with Talala. Believe in the power of Talala. Yes! Back to Albatross. Yeah, I remember always double kicking Numel, and I don't know, it just didn't do as much as I would have liked, and I was like, I don't know why I remember that, but like, double kick is fine against it. It's just, I guess its defense is high. Oh, good, level up, yay. Like, not concentrating properly at all. What? I lost 2! Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it. I didn't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid. I came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you simps are held up by a mere child? Ugh. I am Team Magma's Maxi. Why on earth do you feel compelled to mess up Team Magma's plans? Pokemon, people, all life exists on land. That's why Team Magma is trying to expand the world's landmass. Don't you agree? What we are doing is a magnificent undertaking. Well, no matter. You're young. Your inability to understand our noble cause can't be helped. But if you were to impede us ever again, you'll see no mercy from us. Keep that firmly in mind. Farewell. You're okay. Okay. You're Louis. Sorry, I thought he was concerned for my welfare just then. Checking that I was alright after the incident. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh yes, I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. Making up for my not doing that before. Everyone definitely cared about me ever doing that. Whoops! There's no time to lose. We have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks, and excuse me. Alright then. Well, everyone seems to have cleared out. Now, unfortunately, the completionist in me has to do this. What? Oh, this is embarrassing. Well, I thought the... disappointment. Well, this is embarrassing. I thought it immediately fills with NPCs again, like just all the other people who appear there, but apparently not immediately. How very upsetting. Anyway, now that that unpleasantness is behind us, the unpleasantness of my pointless visit just then, it's time to wrap it up because we're way over time now. But yes, we'll probably use a different team next time, and yeah, we'll be getting on to Route 110 and perhaps beyond. Probably not beyond, because Trick House is on Route 110. Anyway, I will see you soon.